Alright guys, this is an unexpected development in the NFL. I was going to make a video on Malcolm Jenkins, and I still might do that before the day's over. There's actually like tons of news that's happened today, and so there will be several videos coming out over probably the next 2 or so days. But today is Tuesday the 17th of March 2020, and the news is reading that Tom Brady is set to sign with the Buccaneers, guys. Now, this is the craziest news that I've seen in the NFL all season. And it's really funny because, as you guys probably know, because I've mentioned it like 100 times now, my brother is a BUCS fan. So this is like really interesting that Tom Brady, who is like one of the most hated quarterbacks in our family kind of thing, is now on one of the family teams, I guess you could call it. But really, this is going to be fascinating for me. Like, I'm honestly excited to watch this unfold. I've said long on this channel how much I hate Tom Brady. That still stands. I hate Tom Brady. I hate Bill Belichick. I hate the Patriots organization. I think they've cheated. They've been caught. You know, they're scum. All that said, however, this is still very interesting because another thing that I've always said is I wanted to see the Belichick-Brady divorce happen. I wanted to see what would happen. Excuse me. I wanted to see what would happen if those two were separated. Now, we already got a hint of it back in the day. I can't remember the exact year, but the year that Tom Brady got injured and Matt Castle took them to the playoffs, you know, we kind of saw that Belichick can still coach a team to the playoffs without Tom Brady. But again, this was a much different era. I think that was like when the Patriots maybe had like 1 or 2 Super Bowl wins, so it was a lot different than now that they have 6. And plus, they're getting older. Like, Belichick's getting older, Brady's getting older, so both of them separated now is going to be very interesting. Also, Tom Brady is going to be with Bruce Arians, who coached Peyton Manning and Ben Roethlisberger, as well as Andrew Luck. The guy's no scrub when it comes to quarterbacks. You guys have heard me sing my praise for Bruce Arians long before he was with the Buccaneers. He was easily the best thing about the Arizona Cardinals back when they were contenders, I guess. You know, they so close, but not enough with Carson Palmer. But yeah, Bruce Arians with Tom Brady, this is going to be very interesting. And then also the Buccaneers as a team is very interesting because I think that this is a team that was set to make the leap. I've made the argument that I think Jameis Winston was the problem. Obviously, they agree with me. The real problems in Tampa Bay, in my eyes, were Jameis Winston and then that just flaky defense, and like one of the worst defenses in the league, honestly. Like, maybe not the D-line, but like that secondary, like on par with Philadelphia and how trash it is, guys. Which is a whole nother story with the Eagles that I will get into later. Their D-line, all right. Secondary trash. However, their O-line is also not very good. So again, this is a very interesting choice for Tom Brady, and they really said that there was 2 teams that were going to sign him. It was going to be the Chargers or it was going to be the Bucks. They're ultimately saying that Brady joined the Buccaneers because he wanted to stay on the East Coast. He didn't want to have to like move. He's like 42 years old now, so yeah, they say that's the real reason. I mean, it is so weird that it's the Bucks. I did not think it was going to be this team. I thought it was going to be like, I don't know who I thought, like, just not the Bucks. Nothing bad about the Bucks. It's just this is such a surprise, I guess you could say. Like, out of all the teams, this would be like him like signing with the Browns or like the Bills, just random teams. The Bills would have made even more sense just so he could stick it to Belichick, but he's also in the NFC now, guys, which is also interesting, meaning if Brady ends up being Brady like we all think he is, like he puts this team on his back and takes them deep into the playoffs, well, guess which conference has to contend with Brady now? It's going to be the NFC. And so that makes it even more interesting because the AFC went through the Patriots and Tom Brady ultimately, and now it's just Belichick. this Jimmy Garoppolo, there's just so many things I can say right now, guys. It's just crazy. They got rid of Jimmy Garoppolo, so, like, who do they have? I don't even know. I got to look this up. I think they have, like, a Hoyer. Brian Hoyer is sitting on the bench right now. Who do the Patriots have for a quarterback? I got to look this up. Because, like, I don't even know if the Patriots were ready for this, but this is crazy. Quarterbacks. I mean, there's guys they could go out and get. So this is who they have right now. They have Jarrett Stidham and Cody Kessler. That's who it was, Cody Kessler. So I guess they don't have Brian Hoyer. I wonder where he went. Let's see who this Jarrett, I think he's the guy that they drafted. Yeah, they drafted him in 2019. He's a 4th-round pick, so maybe they'll start him. I don't know. This is going to be crazy, guys. Like, really, the Patriots as a team now is going to be even more interesting than the actual Buccaneers. Because, like, I don't know. Tom Brady's either going to be really good or he's going to be really bad over there. And I think if he's bad, it's going to be just due to his age. You know, like, it's time for him. But he hasn't had any horrible injuries like Peyton Manning had. So, you know, maybe he can continue. But the Patriots themselves, guys, it's going to be so interesting because, one, the NFC West, or sorry, the AFC East no longer runs through New England, at least as far as we know. You know, you have teams that are coming up like the Bills. The Bills just made like a crazy trade to get Stephon Diggs. And then you have teams like the Jets that are, like, you know, getting better. And the Dolphins. The Dolphins just got Byron Jones from the Cowboys, you know, just crazy deals. Do I think that, like, Byron Jones and Diggs are going to work out? I don't know. I think the Diggs one is crazy. I'm going to have to make a video separately for that. But, like, LOL, Minnesota. That's all I'm going to say on that one. That is one of the worst trades I've ever seen in my life. But really, back to point, the AFC East is going to be very interesting. I really think the Patriots are going to crash and burn quicker than the Buccaneers will in this case, because Bill Belichick doesn't have a backup plan. You guys know the politics probably, like Robert Kraft. I don't know if Tom Brady did this or whatever, but there was some scheming going on to get Garoppolo out of New England, I guess. And Garoppolo was drafted by Belichick to be Tom Brady's replacement. So now that that's off the table, it's just going to be so interesting to see what they do. Maybe they'll draft another quarterback, but again, the Patriots don't usually have a lot of draft picks because they're always in the playoffs. So who knows what they'll do? Maybe, I mean, it's going to be so interesting, guys. It's going to be so interesting. This is just my jumbled thoughts, but this is going to be insanely interesting. Like, to the point where this NFL season better not be canceled due to coronavirus, or I'm going to be pissed because I really want to see how this all plays out, you know. So yeah, that's really mostly what I got to have to say. You know, of course we're gonna have a lot less New England fans this year as well because a lot of the bandwagons will jump off. I know there's a lot of loyal New England fans out there. I'm not talking about you guys. You guys know your team has a bunch of freaking bandwagons. I experienced it in 2017 when the Eagles won the Super Bowl. So, you know, when a team is as good as the Patriots for 20 plus years, you're gonna have a lot of people that, you know, I've talked to New England fans that don't even know who Drew Bledsoe is. So, like, that just kind of shows you where they're at. But it's going to be an interesting year. I mean, the Patriots are kind of just another team now. And then the BUCS, you know, the BUCS might get a whole bunch of bandwagons because of Tom Brady. You know, it's going to be so weird to see a Tom Brady Buccaneers jersey. I can't believe this. So, yeah, guys, as you can see, I'm pretty like, just interested in this. I'm not mad or anything. Like, this is fun. This makes football fun, regardless of what happens to the Eagles, which I will get into them because I don't know what the heck the Eagles are going to be in 2020. I have no clue at this point. So, yeah, I'll just wrap this video up. I'm going to have to do some editing on this one because it got split up here. But, yeah, let me know what you guys think about this Tom Brady news. It's absolutely crazy. You know, it's fascinating. If New England fans, let me know what you guys think. You know, I don't really follow the team. I never really followed the Patriots. beyond, you know, the media, so I don't really know, like, I don't know the inner workings completely. You know, I know that Tom Brady's a cheater, Belichick's a cheater, I know that Robert Kraft's a pervert, you know, things like that. Gronkowski, he's probably one of the few people on the team that doesn't really bother me. Never really did. I mean, he bothered me in the Super Bowl when he almost came back and beat us, but, you know, just let me know. I'm very, very, very fascinated by this. Also, Patriots fans, if you know who your quarterback's going to be, because, you know, Cody Kessler, I think Cody Kessler was on the Eagles for a bit. Yeah, he was on the Eagles. Yeah, I remember that. So, like, good luck with him. That ain't going to work out. And then you got this other guy, Jared Stidham. So, I don't know. You guys are going to draft someone. I mean, there are people you can go out and get, obviously. You can get, like, Andy Dalton's floating around out there. Phillip Rivers is still floating around. There's heavy rumor that Phillip Rivers is going to go to the Colts, however. Another one, my boy Nick Foles. If there's any coach that could ream him in, could be Bill Belichick. So there are options for the New England Patriots, but it's going to be interesting. So I'd like to hear your comments down below. Also, let me know what you think about Brady going to the Buccaneers. What do you think about the Buccaneers going forward? Just craziness, you know, just crazy. So with that said, guys, that's the video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you thumbs up the video and make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you're a returning viewer, make sure you stay subscribed, as YouTube likes to unsubscribe people. And then, of course, hitting that thumbs up helps with the algorithm quite a bit, guys. So with all that said, I want to thank you so much for watching and supporting this channel. You guys are the best. And yeah, let's start the discussion on the New England Patriots heading into 2020. This has been GXI0097. I will talk to you all later.